Welcome to the amazing digital circus! My name is Aurora and I'm your ringmaster, and I'm here to show you the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bending paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon. Isn't that right, chat? Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the show. There's Gangle and Subal and King or two. Ragappa Jackson, there's Cosmo. Woohoo! Day after day after day after day after day we fly past the moon and the sun and we don't know why. La 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 la. Every time. But hi everyone, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. How are you? Oh fuck. That surprised me a little bit. Alrighty, let's see who is here. Also, I'm gonna give full disclosure. I was cleaning today and I may have inhaled some dust. So if I cough, please don't worry. I just inhaled something I'm very allergic to, and it might be affecting my throat today. But hello, Maruto! And hello, CV! It's so good to see you guys! Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. How are you? Alright, so, I have a few updates that I want to share with you guys. So, we are currently in the process of finalizing a bunch of stuff related to my upcoming lore drop. I am so excited. We're finalizing a bunch of stuff actually, and Sammy's gonna talk about it a little bit, but a lot of stuff has been finalized and it's so exciting because like I'm seeing all of this happen and I'm just like, okay, it's happening. And the thing is that we do have a date. We do have a date for the lore drop, but I can't say it until I have everything. Once I have everything, I can announce the lore drop, which hopefully will be next month. I'm hoping it happens next month. I'm praying and hoping it happens next month, but I cannot be 100% sure, but hopefully it does. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little bit productive because I have also been finalizing some goals for our upcoming charity event with Children's Aid Foundation of Canada. I am super excited. One of them may or may not be, me teaching Louie how to sing. I asked him, I was like, are you comfortable with this? And he's like, you want me to sing? Oh no. Because for those who don't know, my lovely fiance, he doesn't sing. He's not like somebody who sings like I do. So it's very funny when I bring up the topic of him singing. He's like, you're the one who typically sings. What is this? But yeah. And yes, happy Mother's Day. Yes, I did wish my foster mom a happy Mother's Day, and she was very happy to hear from me. I also wished Rose a happy Mother's Day because I think this is like her second or third Mother's Day since she's had Rouge. And one thing that we did do for Mom's Day, for those who don't know, my biological mom has passed away. We don't know what's happened to her, unfortunately. Everything happened when I was just a baby. So me and Papa, we picked a spot in the village to kind of think about her for a little bit. Like, we kind of just sat together and he shared memories about her, and I shared what I wish I could have told my biological mom. And it was a really nice moment to just think about her, because the thing is that I don't talk about my mama a lot with my papa because it can be a bit of a sore subject, because for the record, I've never known my biological mama. Again, she passed away when I was just a baby. But it was really nice to talk about her and kind of think about what I wish I could have told her. And it's okay, Maruto. It's okay. But I did have a very good Mother's Day. Oh, and of course, we did something for Grandmammy. Of course. She literally raised not only Louie's parents, she raised Louie herself. So of course we had to celebrate Mom's Day for her. We actually had a lot of fun. That was actually where I practiced tea making because for those who don't know, I'm not the best at tea making. I've been learning how to make tea, but I haven't had a lot of success. But I decided that for Mom's Day, I was going to make tea for Grandmammy, and she was very happy with how it turned out. She was just like, "You're getting it. You're doing it." So, yeah, it was just so nice. It was just so nice to celebrate with her. Although, it was so funny, because it's Mother's Day, Grandpappy didn't let her do anything. Like, she wanted to help out with, like, dinner and everything, but straight up, he was just like, "No. Nuh-uh. You sit. I am doing everything. It is Mom's Day, which means you are not supposed to be doing anything." He also cracked a joke. He was like, "Oh man, I can't wait for the day when Aurora can also be included in this." Because for those who don't know, I am not a mother yet. I want to be. So, he was kind of poking fun at Louie at the fact that it hasn't happened yet. But, I mean, we'll see when it happens. Speaking of tea, though, I'm kind of hoping that, Enid's a half-elf necromancer friend of mine. I hope she stops by sometime because, God, the first time I made her tea, she was like, "Aurora, this is shit. You don't know what you're doing." So I'm hoping that I can show her how much I've improved since then. I might scare her with the fact I'm offering tea right off the bat, but, you know. It's also May Day. It's May Day? I had no fucking idea it was May Day, really? It's May Day? Is it May Day? It's May Day in Japan? What? Oh my god, it's so funny you said that. Also, hello Mers, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by, I really appreciate it. How are you? So, no, here's the thing, I am not a maid. However, there is art of me as a maid. Let me pull it up. Hold your horses. Hold those horses. Hold those horses. Because I actually do have artwork of me as a maid. This was actually back when I worked with Hikari for a Gamers Outreach event. So we do have art of us as maids made by my lovely Malo Mama. Oh, just a moment, please. I'll turn that on in a minute because that activates Sammy mode, so give it just a moment, please, Maruto. Also, hello, guys! If I remember correctly, you're graduating in like 2 months, right? Are you graduating in 2 months? Is it happening? And Maruto, this wasn't made by me. This was made by my lovely model artist, Shenyu Frog. But yeah, she drew me and Hikari as maids because that was a really popular poll option that was voted on during the Gamers Outreach event. So yeah, it is Maid Day in Japan. So I hope you guys like the artwork of me as a maid. I think it's cute. But then, my friends, I do not just have artwork of, you know, me and Hikari as a maid. I have artwork of Louie as a maid. of the Halloweens that we did, and he did not like this. He did not like this, but it is fucking funny. Like, look at him. I love my fiance with all of my heart. But goddamn, he was like, I do not like this. Why am I the maid in this situation? This one, by the way, was made by Ciel. So shout out to Ciel. He's amazing. He's wonderful. He's the one who made my background, by the way. But yeah, that is my amazing, wonderful fiance as a maid. Anyways, I noticed somebody redeemed Hoshko mode, so I'm going to let Sammy talk for 10 minutes. Oh, oopsie. Alrighty, thank you Maruto for redeeming Sammy mode. I'm sorry for the delay. I had to let Aurora finish up her words before I activated the mode. So yeah, also hi Goat. I'm glad to hear that you're graduating. I'm glad to hear that it's happening. Also, this is distracting me a little bit, so I'm just going to change it for a brief moment. Man, that for those who don't know, I'm in the process of getting a psychologist to diagnose me. Man, that ADHD diagnosis, that ADHD diagnosis is looking mighty promising. I'm just saying that right now, guys. Also, to answer a question that Maruto said, yes, I am still living in Canada, and I like it that way. I like being in Canada. Let's see, it looks like Delicious a Dungeon. His art style is kind of like that. His art style is kind of like that, honestly. This week I went to San Francisco. Ooh, that sounds like fun, Maruto. Did you have a good time? But yeah, I am so excited. What am I excited for? I'm excited for the fact that Goat's graduating, because for those who don't know, Goat was my student. Like, how many years has it been now? Like 2 years? They were my student 2 years ago. And it's funny you brought this form of me up, Maruto, because this was actually the character that was part of their Dungeons and Dragons journey, Hushko. So yeah, kind of fun. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. I am legitimately excited that I'm going forward with the diagnosis. If you want, tell your friends, Miss Sammy is actually going through with it. She's actually looking into it. She's taking care of her mental health. This is something I want to say to Goat specifically. If anyone is not taking care of their mental health over there, you could say, hey, Miss Sammy literally got a psychologist because she wants to know whether or not she has ADHD or ASD. You can take care of yourself. You can do some self-care, please. They'll be so excited to hear. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this ever became a topic for you, Goat, but back in you know, the good old background, it was always something that I was debating on whether or not I have ADHD or if I have some form of autism. This was something that was, you know, kind of always in the back of my mind, but I never exactly had the time nor the courage to really bring it up to my family doctor, but recently I brought it up, and now I'm gonna see what I am and maybe get some more coping strategies, because even though, you know, I try my best as a teacher, sometimes the mental health can get in the way. It sucks. Hey, I'm going to the same, more or less, very expensive city. I see. $700 for a master sword. Ooh. Eee. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm not doing so good, trying to fight and losing to some thoughts. Not necessarily dangerous ones, I should stress. I see, Virus. I see, 100%. It's definitely a challenge to overcome those thoughts, and believe me, that's something that I'm actually going to be addressing with my own psychologist. It's a lot. especially when you're by yourself. Like, I'm lucky that I have people around me, but sometimes when I don't have people around me, it is a challenge to essentially overcome those thoughts. And there are days where it's very hard for me to overcome them. And it's partially why I am looking into getting this diagnosis, because I want to understand what I can do to help myself. So I'm just going to put this in the chat, just in case, because you never know in this situation, Virus. So I'm just putting these up right now. In the event that something happens during stream, in the event that these thoughts get worse, I want you to go to the Find a Helpline website, okay? Because at the end of the day, your safety and well-being is the priority of this stream. It is my priority, and by extension, it is Aurora's priority. I want you to promise me that. If things do get worse, I do want you to use this website to find a helpline in your region, okay? Mainly at the moment, just try not to isolate myself, which is good. Which is good. Isolation does nobody favors. It does nobody favors. Don't worry. The important thing is you have the support of your family and friends. Yeah. So I will say, it's funny with the whole diagnosis thing. It might feel like taboo to bring it up in the workplace, because the old, we'll say, stigma about mental health is that you don't tell people that you're getting diagnosed because you're worried that people are going to doubt your abilities. But for my workplace specifically, it's a very open environment to having those mental health discussions. In particular, one thing that was mentioned during my interview to get to my current workplace was that I am, in fact, neurodivergent. This was something that I brought up almost immediately in my interview, that I am neurodivergent. It's the one unique thing about me. And it was partially why I got hired, because I can relate to a lot of the kids. So I, the morning after I found out that I could go and get a psychologist, I told him, I'm like, hey, this is something I'm looking into. It's going to be an outside of work thing, but I want you to know that I'm going through with this. And he was so excited for me. He's like, wait, you're going to find out what you are? And I'm like, I'm going to figure out what I am. And he's like, oh, look at you. Good job. That's great. That's really great. You'll have to, if you feel comfortable, tell us what it is, okay? And everybody at my workplace had the same consensus of like, hey, this is great. So that way you know more about yourself. But we are curious to find out too, because keep in mind, we all work with kids who have ADHD, who have autism. So it's going to be interesting for them to be like, oh, wait a minute, that makes sense. That makes sense for you. And thank you, Go. I really appreciate it. It's something that's been on my mind for a couple years, and I'm going through with it. I'm gonna figure out what I am. I had to go to Juárez to get my USA citizenship. Now I'm quote-unquote American. Oh, congratulations on getting your citizenship. Even if you get ADHD or autism, you can get tools to improve. Yeah, that's the thing for me. It's not necessarily like that I feel that, things for me are severely impacted because I'm neurodivergent. But it's more like I'm seeking answers, because if I know the answers, then as a professional, I actually do know a lot of tools in order to help myself in these situations. But if I don't know what diagnosis I have, I don't know fully what's going to work, and it's kind of stressful going through all the options in the moment. So if I can figure out what I am, then that'd be really great. That'd be really great. I almost didn't turn up to stream, to be honest. I understand that for sure. But that was also partly because Twitch decided not to send me a notification. Yeah. But no, I completely understand, Virus. If there's any point where you feel like you can't show up to stream because you're having something go on in your life, don't force yourself. Because at the end of the day, I want you to take care of yourself. But if you feel that coming to stream is a good distraction from everything, or you feel that you are in a good state of mind to come in and have some fun, then that's okay too. I just want to make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? With that being said, I've got some news to share with you guys. Yeah, this whole time we've been talking about, like, diagnosis and stuff like that because chat is going off. And again, I am so happy that you are graduating. I am so happy you are graduating. Congratulations. Your D&D mother is very proud of you, just so you know. D&D mom is proud. D&D mom is proud. I am very proud of you. I'm also proud of the entire graduating class. I need to do something for you guys, like, because I don't know if there's a chance I can make it to the graduation ceremony just because of a few things going on in my personal life. Mainly one of them being, I have surgery coming up. I have to get my wisdom teeth removed, so I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna try. We're gonna see. But if I cannot make it up, I'm going to do something for you guys, so don't worry about it. I will make sure that I do something for your graduation. But with that being said, I guess in terms of work, like, let's talk about work first. So, some of you guys may have known a recent arc I went through of self-doubt, and I have to say, I've been feeling a lot more confident. It's actually been really wild to feel as confident as I've had in recent months. It's felt weird, but I'm genuinely very, like, confident in my ability to handle things, and it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild that I'm starting to feel like, okay, I'm a professional. I am a professional. I'm not a new college grad anymore. I actually feel like a professional, which is insane to me. I did get overwhelmed, I will admit, on Friday, but I had the confidence to say, oh, I feel overwhelmed. Okay, all right, we're dealing with all this. Because on top of dealing with, like, I think, like, 3 situations at once, I also was in chronic pain, so I'm just like, oh, I feel overwhelmed right now. And my coworker's like, oh, I'm sorry that I made you overwhelmed. I'm like, no, you didn't. Everything else did, including the fact I'm in pain. Friday in a nutshell was terrible. I'm gonna say as right now, like, from a logistics standpoint, because we had so many sick calls. And hello, love, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your lurk. But yeah, like, we had so many sick calls on Friday that I was just like, oh, the logistics are so bad. Oh no. Like, oh dear God. And keep in mind, this is not sick calls from students. No. This was sick calls from staff. Yikes! So on top of me being in chronic pain, you know, just dealing with all those sick calls, I was just like, ah! But, like I said, I felt confident. I've been feeling really confident, and I don't know, I'm kind of happy about that. I will say, this is the week that allocation will be decided. So, after Friday, I should know what exactly is going to be going on with my position at this current school. I am going to find out if I stay for next year or if I go to another school. I will say I did get a couple coworkers to tell me the bad schools, so that way I know not to transfer over there. Mainly because they have a really bad principal. I can't say anything because confidentiality, but I don't want to end up there. No thanks, we're good. But point being, by Friday, I should know what's going on with my position. So next Sunday, I should be able to tell you guys what exactly is going on. If I am not pulled into a meeting this week, that means everything's okay. If I am not pulled into a meeting by Friday, I'm good. I'm not transferring. Which I pray to God is not what happens, because we've sent over so much information over the years being like, hey, we are overworked here. So I'm hoping, I'm praying that everything is okay. I'm praying that, you know, everything works out. So yeah, we will see what happens. Again, I will say, if I am not at this school, will it be catastrophic? No. Will it be a little bit stressful and a little sad for me? Yes. This is because I still technically have job security. It means that I will not lose my income. I will not lose my insurance. It just means that I might get transferred somewhere else. However, I will be very sad and stressed because this team at this particular workplace has been so amazing and wonderful. I love every single one of our team members. They are the best. But if I transfer, it also means that, well, I'm going to have a whole conversation with the people in charge being like, hey, just so you know, here is everything about me. I'm in the process of getting diagnosed. And to put it bluntly, in a lot of situations, I am going to need to know that I can rely on you guys for a way out. I need a way out in a lot of situations. If I feel like I have no way out of a situation, I'm going to get stressed, I'm going to get emotional, and there's a chance I could break down. So I need to make sure that the next workplace can ensure that they can give me a way out of situations. That is what I'm hoping. So yeah, so we find out. But yeah, like I said, if I am told the allocation changes, it's not the end of the world. It is going to be sad. It is going to be heartbreaking. But it's not the end of the world for my career. I'm hoping that I get to stay because, again, I love this team. But if I do end up transferring, this means that I get to have a different experience. And it could be a new challenge for me. So yeah. And one last thing. This is kind of an announcement. I don't think I've said this. I'm just going to check chat real quick. Hello, Mod. So good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And yes, happy Mother's Day. I'll let Mama Tracy know that you guys said happy Mother's Day to you, to her. I just learned a lot right now. Yeah, you did. It would be awesome if you can make it. Don't stress about it, though. Even a little huzzah sent over means the world. Yeah, like, worst comes to worst. If I cannot make it in person, I will be doing something for you guys to let you guys know how proud I am of you because... Okay, I'm gonna pull up the digital circus music for this because I'm gonna have a speech before my announcement. Yeah, we're doing this. Yeah, we're doing this. Will this get clipped? Probably. So hopefully this works. There we go. So go, and to any of my students who may watch this, I just want to let you guys know that how insanely proud I am of you guys. I only got to watch you guys grow up for like a year, and it was when I was just a college student learning how to navigate this weird world of being an EA and a CYC. I had no idea at the time of what I wanted to become. But I'm not going to lie. I am pretty sure it is because of you guys that I actually wanted to become an EA. I wanted to continue being that person in schools who could support and watch over students going through their lives, being able to support them as much as possible, and watching their dreams come true. That I found out through you guys, and it's no lie for me to say that, I'm gonna be honest, every time I think about you guys, I kind of want to cry a little bit, because it's wild to me that you guys are growing up. And I know you guys are going to make the world a bright and colorful place filled with so much empathy and so much love. And as your teacher, it makes me so, so happy to know that you guys have made it. Because that's all I wanted for you guys. I honestly wanted you guys to graduate. and to be able to thrive. So yeah. Again, I'm gonna try to be there, but there might not be a chance, but if not, I'll do something. I'll do something. Don't worry. Miss Amy's got this. Anyways, getting away from that emotional stuff. Oh, God, I'm gonna cry. Oh my God, tears. Go back. Okay, yeah, I'm okay. Just getting emotional. ZV, my kids are graduating, okay? Okay, so, the announcement. For those who do not know, during the lore drop, or during my surgery hiatus, whichever comes first, I am going to be releasing a visual novel. It is going to be a very short visual novel, and it is going to depict an alternate scene that could have happened during Aurora's wedding day. For the record, canonically it did not happen. But it is something that could have happened. And that is all I'm going to say about the visual novel, but it has been, honestly, 6 years since I coded, and I'm very proud to announce that I was able to get a working build basically done. I have like a couple more things I gotta finish up, and I'm waiting on artwork for it. But let the record show, I am going to be releasing a visual novel, either during Aurora's debut, or during my surgery hiatus, which I can announce when my hiatus is going to be, because we did finalize dates for that. So, I will say this closer to the day, but I want you guys to know that my surgery hiatus will start on July 3rd. My surgery hiatus will start on July 3rd, and will go until July 18th. This is because, as you guys know, I'm very sensitive when it comes to dental pain, so there is likely a chance that after my wisdom teeth surgery, I am going to be in a lot of pain. So, I want you guys to know that I will be gone. And during this time, Aurora will be on her honeymoon. And don't worry, child, I'll be taking oh. Wait, love, can I say it? Can I say it? Or should we keep the plan under wraps? Should we keep the plan under wraps? Or am I allowed to say it? Also, I'm just gonna give Love a shout out real quick. Shh, okay, I'll be quiet. Okay. But I'm going to give a shout out anyway that during my hiatus, you guys might want to check out Love's channel because there's a high likelihood that she will be streaming in my absence. Again, I can't say what's going on because some of the plans that she has for the distant future are private, but they are good. And that is all I'm going to say, because I am pretty sure if I say any more, she is going to smack me with a hammer. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about everything going on. Just feeling more confident. Are you going to sing today? Probably at the end of stream. It's usually how it goes. But yeah, no, I'm pretty excited. I cannot wait for you guys to see what the visual novel is gonna look like because I've been working very hard. Give me 1 sec though. I have to go get the phone for the capture because I am a dumbass who frequently forgets to get her phone before stream starts. Alright. There we go. Make sure that we're looking good. We're looking Gucci. Alrighty guys, I am going to be switching it over to Aurora. If you guys would like to bring me back at any point during the stream, feel free to redeem Samo, but for now, here's Aurora. I'm back! Alrighty, we are down to our last keychain. I'm sorry it took so long to get started, admittedly. Because we only have one keychain left, I kind of wanted to stall stream a little bit, so that way you guys would at least have something related to stream today. Here we go. Alrighty, so to recap. Alrighty, so drumroll please. Oh, I just realized I didn't shrink myself. I need to sit my ass down. And hello, Brian. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. How are you? So, to recap, we've got Get Your Jack's Toy, Have a Little Laugh Boy, Gangle, Bubble, Pomni, Abstracted, Zooble, Ragafa, and the moon. Because even though the moon is freaky, we appreciate the moon. We respect the moon. The Amazing Digital Circus! I wish I was here to see the others being made. I do have a VOD channel on YouTube. If you type in my username, I have to set this up still, but if you type in my username on YouTube, you can actually access the VOD channel where you guys will be able to see the entirety of the keychain making. But you are here to see the Kinger one be made live. You going to see it in theaters? Yes! More specifically, because I can't go because I'm in another world, Sammy will be going to see it in theaters on June 6th, and these keychains are actually part of a bigger set that I have made over the course of 3 streams now. These are sensory keychains. So for those who don't know, sensory keychains are kind of just these keychains made out of silicone beads that you can squish, and they're very dense. So it's kind of like a stress ball in a sense. And for those who don't know, it is highly likely that the finale of Digital Circus is going to be very stressful. So Sammy had this idea of handing out sensory keychains to everyone in the theater as a sort of act of, hey, I know it's going to be stressful. Let's just have these on standby. But it's also her to show her appreciation for the community. But yeah, these are all the ones we've made so far. But today, we, of course, are going to make the lovely Kinger. And to wrap up stream, I have to move a little bit. You guys see this backpack over here? We're actually going to be packing it in the backpack. So that way it is ready for when Sammy goes to the theater. So I am going to move these out of the way. And hello, Colin! It's so good to see you! Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. How are you? And D&D's canceled, so you're gonna be here all stream with us. Oh my god, that's so great. That's so great. Oh my god. I'm alright, just took a nap after that really good brunch I had. Ooh, what was your favorite thing that you had? Can you tell us? That is so cool. Yeah, I found the idea really unique. I will say, I don't think we've made enough to cover the entire theater because I think, brain died. I think, if I remember correctly, the theater that Sammy's going to holds over 70 seats. And I think we've only made like 60 keychains. I'll have to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'll include the last one, 9. So we're officially out of like keychain extenders. Potentially I might go get more, depending. I might make Kane keychains because Kane's the one I forgot. Kane's the one that like I couldn't make. Okay, so let's get the supplies. And we don't have to do a vote this time because we only have one more to make, and that's Kinger. Mother's Day that I need to tell you. Yeah, what's up? My friend lost his mom years ago and it affected him poorly. So my mom always considers him and wanted to invite him out to the movies today. He Ubered over, we went to the movie, and he asked me to take him home. I said I would. Okay. When we get to the movie and 5 minutes before the show, I check the feeder and The Wizard of Oz is still playing. Someone fucked up the timing of that movie and it ran over. So we waited longer than expected for the movie to start. Saw Project Hail Mary, and when it ended, it was 5 o'clock. I had to drive my friend home and then drive home. From Beechwood to Aleria to I Live is 40 minutes and then 40 minutes. Holy fucking shit. I drop my friend off just as the D&D game is going to start, so I hop in the call and the DM has a chest issue and one player won't show, and we forgot to agree to skip on Mother's Day, so we did. Holy fuck. Yeah, please tell me your DM went to go get medical attention. Please tell me your DM went to go get medical attention. And I get home, chat a bit, and I need to drive my dad to pick up his car, so I did. So now I'm home, gotta eat my burger. Oh, did you delete your own message? Oh. Either way, that is a very eventful Mother's Day, Colin. I am so sorry that it was so eventful, but I'm glad to see that, you know, you got your burger, and it seems like you did have a fun time. A weird thing, I copied it from telling another friend about it. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay. And some Discord stuff was there. Ooh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. It was obviously my empanada omelet I ordered. It had crab meat, salmon, shrimp, octopus, and this really good white sauce that was on top. That was really delicious combination. That sounds really good. I'm not too into, like, salmon and octopus, but I do like crab meat and shrimp. Go, but there are the beads. So we're looking at... sort of this combination. A beige, a wood sort of beige, a purple, and a pink. And I'm thinking for the cord colors, I think we're gonna do white and purple. Yeah, white and purple. Also, I spent the weekend working on a magic system for my book, and I only had the bare bones of it. Oop. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that, Colin. Also, I gotta like pull myself up because like I was starting to because for those that I am wearing like very slippy leggings right now. And I felt my butt starting to slip off the chair, and I'm just like, no, do not fall while I'm on stream. That would be embarrassing. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. So I'm making 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ow, almost stabbed myself there. But 8. There we go. Okay. Feels weird to cut with the ring on. Especially feels weird now that I have it on the opposite hand. God, what number was that? Was it 3 or 4? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That math was right. 5, 6, 7, 8. octopus. If you get the really good stuff like fried octopus or takoyaki, man, the real meaty flavor of the octopus will come through. I've never had it, but like the suctions, they kind of freak me out. I think if it was in takoyaki, it'd be fine, but I don't know. I don't know about actually eating like it regularly. I don't remember how long I napped for, but it felt like a lot. I did the same thing yesterday, but that day made sense because I couldn't get any sleep at all yesterday. But I actually slept well today. Maybe your body's just tired and needs to recover from something. Here we go. Soap. Snippy snip. Let's do this. So first, I think we'll do pink. Then purple. Maybe that could be it. My sleep has been quite difficult to maintain. Probably, because your body, even if, like, let's say you sleep a night after not sleeping, your body will still feel like shit because, well, you're still running with out, like, a certain amount of sleep, you know? Go. There we go. There is our first Kinger keychain. There he is, the goat, the dad of the group, the programmer. Ah! All right, let's keep on going. It's been hard for me to sleep, and that's assuming a nightmare won't shock me awake. Yeah, I had a few months like that when I first moved into the village where insomnia hit me like a bus. I will say, things have been better now. The worst that happens now is maybe like once in a blue moon I'll get a bad nightmare that wakes me up. But for the most part, my sleep has been pretty good. Although, lately, like, my stomach's been upset at night. Like, I don't know, just in the middle of the night, like, I have to, like, straight up go to the bathroom, or I think at worst, I've had a few bad cases where I've had to puke. It hasn't been fun. Like, it's not super frequent, but I've had a couple moments, like, where my stomach is just not processing things. Oh, yep. we're back. Yeah, everything's okay. Just had to deal with some private stuff that Love needed me to check over. Nothing too crazy. I guess it goes to show that even if I'm improving mentally, it doesn't mean I'm 100% better right away. I still got work to do in order for my brain to feel at peace. Exactly. Progress doesn't necessarily, like, it's not a linear path. It takes months, years, can even take decades. But the important thing for all of it is that you're taking care of yourself. Sorry about that. Louie just had to text me something real quick. I just wish that part of my brain would understand that. I think the little fella might be a little scared of some things. That's the thing. A lot of the time, the brain is afraid of change. And when change happens, it can freak the brain out a little bit. And it's going to take time. But as long as you're kind to yourself and you're not rushing yourself to recover, then that's all that matters. There we go. So I gotta say, I'm gonna miss doing this every Sunday because this is very relaxing. Oh, I have to be kind to myself. Yeah, you do. This is a message to everyone in chat. You have to be kind to yourselves because mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. Even if we don't know right away that they were a mistake. Shit happens. But not everything is your fault. At the end of the day, all you can do is be kind to yourself. Be like, yeah, maybe I made this mistake. But I'm going to take it as a lesson to try to be better. But I'm not going to bash myself for things I didn't know. I'm not going to bash myself for acting without knowledge. I'm not going to bash myself for taking care of myself when I actually need it. I almost cut my nail. There we go. Oh, whew, that was close. If you're not kind to yourself, I'll be kind to you 100 times over. Yeah! You tell him, Colin! Oh yeah, by the way, Colin, I got the news that my My bag is being shipped. I'm so excited. Thank you again. Thank you again. I'm really excited. Wait, I was supposed to cut over the... Please don't unravel. Please don't abstract in the bead. Remember, children, you don't abstract in the bead. Okay, I do understand since you did explain how to be kind. Okay, this is actually gonna abstract. Hold on. Where the fuck did it go for a second? No! There we go. Also, I was gonna say, if you have the resources, it just doesn't have to be circus themed. Yeah, that's the thing. But I'm out of resources, so I don't know what I'm gonna make keychains for next. And I don't have a big event to, like, hand them out at. Unless, like, maybe, like... Okay, that would be expensive, but, like, selling them and then paying for part of the shipping? I could always sell them, but I don't know if you guys would want these. Wait. Okay, I did remember to put the keychain bobble on it. I mean, I could, but there's no big event for Alien Stage, like, near Sammy right now, so it's like... Where would she hand out all these keychains? I think if there was a con, maybe that Sammy was going to, like, she could announce, like, maybe, like, a meet and greet where she could hand these out for free. I don't know. Maybe. Every time I tie, I feel the ring on my finger, and I'm just like, okay, it's on my finger. I feel it. Like, it's almost like I have to rewire my brain on how to move my hands now that I have a ring on my finger. Or at least the other hand. Don't have a lot of string with this one, so... I never felt that way before, honestly. When I had a ring on my finger, it didn't really feel different. For me, it feels different. I think it's because I switched hands recently that my ring is on, that it's like, huh. I don't know how to operate with, like, the ring on my finger changing spots. It's nice, though. I did not give myself a lot of room with this one string. That's okay. Oh, true. It is on your left hand, not your dominant one. Yeah, it's on my left hand. I recently had to change it. That would feel new because I only wear my grandmother's watch on my left hand, but the ring goes on my right hand. I think it's what my brother told me. Yeah, I recently had to change it. For reasons. Okay. Huh. I think I'm missing one. Oh no, I just had to make 2 more. By the way, have you heard about this Max and Ruby fan animation that got copyright claimed and people have been memeing on it? Yeah, saying that it's canon now because it got copyright claimed. Yeah, no, I have been, I've been a fan of that series actually, because like, from what I'm seeing, it's supposed to shed light on abuse, and I'm really excited to see what it's going to be like, because how can they use a medium like Max and Ruby to maybe explain to a kid what abuse from family might look like? And as someone who's unfortunately experienced it, how real is it gonna be? Like, as somebody who's experienced it, it's like, are they gonna be subtle about it, or are they just gonna go full force with it? Like, I'm actually curious to see how they're going to handle it in this kind of medium. We'll say if it's too real, I'm gonna have to pause several times. But part of recovery is confronting the fact that it happened. I saw all the teasers and my goodness, does it look really good in a dark, depressing way. Especially learning that it's not only adapting from a really old creepypasta, they actually got an animator from the original show to work on the project as well. Yeah, that's what's surprising to me, that they managed to get somebody from the original Max and Ruby team to animate for this. I think it's very impressive, honestly. Also, I am hoping it is subtle, but only because I find the subtle hits even scarier than something actually happened, like what would happen in teaser 4. Personally, for me, I could see a mix of both happening, because the thing is that some things that happen to kids are subtle, some things that happen to kids are not subtle at all in the slightest. But we have to acknowledge both, that both can happen to kids, and it is an unfortunate part of our reality. And I will say, in the region that Sammy's a part of, I'm not sure how it is in other regions, especially in Canada or the United States, but in Sammy's region specifically, every single person in the region is a mandatory reporter, which means that anybody who could be suspecting that a child is under abuse must report it. Even if it's like a little suspicion, you can call a hotline and be like, hey, I think this child is under abuse. Can I discuss evidence and see if maybe this is something worth reporting? And if it is, well, they're going to discuss it with you and essentially say, hey, we think you might be onto something. Tell us everything you know. But everybody in Sammy's region, regardless if they work in childcare or not, are considered mandatory reporters, which means you have to say something if you suspect something's going on. You can actually be charged with hiding the abuse if you know that something is happening. If you know that something is happening and you choose to let it continue, you're no better than the people doing the abuse. It's better to check in with a organization like, I think in the States it's CPS, but in Canada it's called CAS. It's good to check with an agent and say, hey, I think this is happening. Can I talk to you guys about it and see if maybe this is worth reporting? Because that's what Sammy's instructed to do. Like, if Sammy is suspecting abuse, she first has to talk about it with her bosses to be like, hey, I think this is going on. What should we do? And they will actually sit with her to make the call if necessary. But that sad topic aside, ta-da! We did it! It's Kinger! Ta-da! There we go. We've made 8 Kingers. And I'm just going to leave the scraps like this. But we did it, guys! We did it, gang! We have made Kinger, Jax, Moon, Zooble, Abstracted, Gangle, Ragafa, Bubble, and of course, Pomni! Ta-da! Why'd you bug me? Why'd you bug me, Colin? But there we go, we did it, guys! My boy Jax looks so freaking cool. Yeah, Jax turned out really good. Which one is your favorite, guys? Is it Pomni? Is it Kinger? Jax? Moon? Zooble? Abstracted? Gangle? Ragafa? Or Bubble? I know that, oh, and Echo's Jen! Echo's Jen! I know Brian's is Jax, which Jax turned out really cool. But now, we have one more thing we gotta do before Sammy goes to the feeder. Give me one sec. We have to put it in this backpack. This is actually a bag that Sammy has had for a long time. This used to be Sammy's, her doctor visit bag, where she would put everything that she needed when she went to go get like blood drawn and stuff like that. And we also have a lovely keychain from Dream With You on the bag. I love this keychain, so cute. But yeah, we are going to be putting all the keychains in this bag so that Sammy can carry it into the feeder. So, we're also going to be counting. Here we go. this is nerve-wracking. Start... Actually, let's get all the keychains out. I'll leave these for last. Okay. Also, I'm gonna put on some different music for this. Alright. Here we go, everyone. These are all the keychains that we've made over the past several weeks. We are going to count how many we've made. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51 for Bubble, 52 for Ragatha, 53 for Gangle, 54 for Abstracted, 55 for Zubul, 56 for Moon, 57 for Kinger, 58 for Jax, and 59 for Pomni. Whew, that's a lot of keychains. All of these are going to be given to the folks who go to the last act with Sammy. So what Sammy is planning on doing is that before the movie starts, she's going to approach some folks in the theater and she's going to give them each a sensory keychain. This is not only like her way of, you know, making community and obviously, you know, giving somebody something that they might need during this premiere, But this is also her way to combat some social anxiety she has by approaching random people and giving them a gift. Although, I do have to check one thing. Guys, it's not over! We still have enough to make one more abstracted. We can make 60! Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on! There we go! Our last keychain, turns out it was the one that started this whole project. The abstracted keychain. This was actually what I did to test the keychain making process. And of course, we were back at the start with abstracted. We start with abstracted and we ended with abstracted. There we go! But there we go, we did it, guys! We did it! There we go, so all of them are in this bag right now, and in roughly a month, Sammy's gonna go to the movie theater and hand these out to folks. So, we'll have to let you guys know how that goes, but yay! Is that you predicting how the series will end? I don't know. We don't know how this whole fucked up journey is gonna end. I'm so happy! I hope everybody in the theater likes them. I hope everyone in the theater likes them. Alrighty. We did it. We did it, gang. Alrighty. But, holy shit. Guys. After a long, long journey, we have made all of the digital Circus keychains. I might do a stream in the future if we get more materials to make cane keychains. It's gonna be our little bonus episode, if you will. Oh, Louie's calling me for something. I'll be right back. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. Oh wait, I have the key to Zubal's room! I could not resist, like, blindsiding you guys with the fact I wanted to sing something. And I definitely know the next thing I'm gonna sing, although it is gonna be the short version, because again, I I cannot sing the full version of this song yet. Logged in, but I don't remember logging on. World spins, tell me what's with all the polygons. Brown skin, tell me where the heck's my body gone. That's with the headset, have I got the goggles on? I'm not sure of my face, I don't remember my name, but I'm certain to wake this way. All of my brain is a circus delay, this is flipping insane. Welcome to our digital realm. Hi, I can see you're a bit overwhelmed. Why cry? You're just saying bye-bye to your life. Hi, time you get a better grip of yourself. Get off the texture floor and see the tension shore. You get to get to tour. This can't be happening, my sanity's unraveling. I'm scrambled to snap out of saccharine imagining. A parrot in a wappy cabin shack packed with mannequins. Whoops, don't cry, hear the matter say we're babbling. You're in a digital circus, get back in your seats. It's amazing, amazing. The trap and trapeze, you know resisting is worthless. So sing to the theme and swing to the stage, but the ambition is free. You're tied to a tightrope, prepare for the fun. Your life as a sideshow has barely begun. So smile at the souls, that face is yet to be found. It's up to us all to make the merry-go-round. I'm still trying to figure out my rhythm with, like, singing that song. And hopefully I can figure it out more soon. I'm thinking. I don't exactly have too many digital circus songs to sing other than the final one. But I do have a couple that I think a certain mod in the audience might enjoy. Actually, Sammy, can you try singing this first one for me? I mean, if I get the notes right. Fair warning to everybody, I'm not sure if I'm going to sing this well, so if I sound like shit, don't worry about it. Here we go. So, fuck! So unsure before it's even heard. Never confident in a single word. This bird, expert in the absurd. Number one in life that has been deferred. It hurts, it's a righteous introvert, but immersion only serves to put deserving on the mind. I keep my time so far out of line, and when the day turns night, I can't help cry so loudly. I slant a valley, so what about me is built so wrong? There's so much passion, but more I'm lacking. I wish that I could but I falter on the forefront. I keep on running like a chicken with its head cut off. Acrobatic to say I'm not a bird brain baby. I don't know when I'm supposed to stop. Hit me with the flat pound, crashing to the soft ground. Ain't no feathers falling for a freak. Go back on the chopping block. My bird brain baby, I don't think my head is coming off. Baby, I don't know when I'm supposed to stop. Baby, I don't know when I'm supposed to stop. So, shit. so unsure before it's even heard. Getting to the border with my eyes so blurred. This bird constantly overturned. 10-time unwitting can't be enough being spurred. Cause even though it hurts, thousands I don't stay. Cause I don't even know what I do anyway. I'm so damn selfish, I can't live like this. So be my witness, I won't back down. I'll play the hero, divide the zero. So I want to hear you say something? And I falter as an afterthought. I keep on running like a chicken with its head cut off. Apathetic, it can never nod. A bird brain, baby, I don't know when I'm supposed to stop. Hit me with the flat down, crashing with a loud sound. Apopalic and prophetic as can be. I put my neck up on the chopping block. A bird brain, baby, I don't know. Yeah. Baby, I don't know when I'm supposed to stop. Baby, I should think that I should stop. Baby, I don't know when I'm supposed to stop. Is it all for a show? In the golden hour you seem to know no fear. Is it really true that a bird like me could never think like you? Is it all in my head? Is my ignorance just manufactured dread when I'm not by my pride? Can you take a look and say you like what I've got inside? Oh my god! My stomach! Ah! Sorry for headphone users. So I falter on the second thought. I keep on running like a chicken with its head cut off. A counterfeited crew and cross one knot. A bird brain, baby, I don't know when I'm supposed to stop. Hit me with the flap down, mirror the earthbound. Valier's baby brain, babble better neck. I caught the chopping block. A bird brain, baby, I don't think my head is coming off. Baby, I don't know when I'm supposed to stop. Baby, tell me if you think that I should stop. Baby, I don't know when I'm supposed to stop. Baby, fuck! I hope you guys liked that. That was actually the first time I managed to go through the entirety of the song. So hopefully that sounded okay. Hopefully it sounded alright. Like I said, that song in particular has been really hard for Aurora especially to sing because straight up, like, it's out of her range. So yeah. So I hope you guys like that. A scream from the soul. Yeah, I just went for it. I was like, what pain have I recently had? My stomach. Let's just go for it. All right, Aurora. Do you think we can get out one last song for the audience? I think so. I think I got something in mind. It's news to me that it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who? We could go on and on, but in the end, who are we kidding? My divinity is past infinity. Am I getting through? Seems our regime has plummeted itself. Don't need to scream if you ain't got a mouth. Why bite that hand that feeds when it's the only hand you're getting? It's time you see that this great marquee is the only place you're ever gonna be. So strap on in and take it on the chin, and don't forget who's running the show. just ignore the pains, cause all that remains is how you prime your brains. You whine to me, but you're too blind to see that I'm the one who's running the show. It feels like kind of final that I finally sang that song. Holy fucking shit. But with that being said, despite it being a little bit earlier than usual, I think that's gonna be it for today's stream. But like always, why don't we raid someone? Let's see who's online. Actually, you know who we haven't seen in a while? We haven't seen Psyken MD in a hot minute. Why don't we go say hi? Right now they're playing Trauma Team, which it seems like it's a medical game where you're trying to look for like an issue within the body. So I will say, if you have issues with blood and internal organs, then this might not be the stream for you, as a heads up. And also right now they are doing a birthday and 4-year anniversary subathon, so definitely it seems like it's gonna be a fun time, to say the least. Anyways, let's see if they're accepting a raid. They are! Alrighty, everyone. Remember, when we go into someone else's stream, we're gonna say Miss Favorite! Let's go see the doctor. Bye!